As a budget beauty content creator, I am dedicated to finding you the best beauty deals, the best bang for your buck, but I also think that gives me a unique perspective on whether certain beauty splurges are worth it. Cause I know what's out there at lower price points living up to the same claims, so a product really has to wow me for me to justify a higher cost. And that is what this video is all about. I'll be sharing 5 beauty splurges that I think are totally worth it, and some of them actually end up saving you money in the long run. Today's video is sponsored by Function of Beauty. I'll be talking all about them in a bit, but first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Miranda. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things budget beauty. If that sounds interesting to you, then become the newest member of the Slashed Squad by hitting subscribe and the bell icon. The first beauty splurge that I think is totally worth it is microcurrent devices. So a really quick description of what microcurrent devices do. They use low voltage electrical waves to stimulate your muscles in the deep layers of your skin to counteract signs of aging. When I first tried microcurrent last year, I started with the SolaWave device. Now this is still a splurge. It's $149, but it's on the lower end of the price spectrum when it comes to these types of devices. I also have a 15% off coupon code. So I did make an entire video about the SolaWave, super in-depth review showing my before and afters, but the main gist of it is that this worked really, really well to make my expression lines softer. My forehead lines had gotten pretty deep and noticeable, especially with makeup on top, and this really helped to soften those out, as well as the line in between my eyebrows, my laugh lines, and something I didn't expect, but this really helped define my jawline. That wasn't necessarily a goal I had going into microcurrent treatments, but when I looked at the before and afters, I could really see the definition. Now, the cool thing about the SolaWave is that it actually has 4 benefits in one. So you have the microcurrent, it also has red light therapy, as well as therapeutic warmth and vibrational massage. It's really easy to use as a beginner. Like I said, the price point is very entry-level friendly. I think this is totally worth it because I saw it work on me. Now, recently I did end up upgrading my microcurrent device to the FOREO Bear. This is typically $329, so definitely a step up from the SolaWave. I did get it during Prime Day. I think it was like $230. This device is stronger than the SolaWave, and with these large touch points, I felt like the treatments just go faster. It's also Bluetooth enabled, so it's compatible with the FOREO mobile app. You log in, that's where you can turn on the device and set the intensity, or you can follow along to one of their tutorials. They're about 2 to 3 minutes long, and they'll tell you where and how to apply this to the face for certain goals. Speaking of the FOREO brand, that brings me to the next beauty splurge that I think is totally worth it. I've mentioned this one in a ton of videos over the years. If you haven't guessed already, it is the FOREO Luna cleansing devices. I started using my first Luna cleansing device back in 2015. I think it was the first Luna mini model. And depending on the model you get, these can range from $70 to $220. So back in 2015, I had made the switch from using those spinning brush facial cleansers like the Clarisonic to the Luna devices. It definitely looked and felt different. I was skeptical about how deep of a clean it could get, but I was so surprised at how effective yet gentle this was, because those spinning brushes, yeah, I felt like I was getting a deep clean, but they were harsh. The silicone touch points on the Luna devices work cleanser into your skin while gently exfoliating. The device also uses T-sonic pulsations, so just very fancy vibrations to work the product into your skin as well as massage your face. And I do notice a difference between using this with my face wash and just using my hands. This absolutely gives me a more effective clean. It gets rid of all the residue left behind if I have any from like my makeup remover. But the most important part and why I think that this is so worth the splurge is that there are no replacement parts. That was the biggest downfall to using those cleansing brushes. You kept having to rebuy the brushes because they would fray and get dingy. The silicone touch points on the Luna are antibacterial and antimicrobial. It is a one-time investment, plus this thing like never runs out of battery. I charge this maybe once a year and I've never actually run out of juice. I just charge it because I'm like, oh, it's been a year since I've charged that. So like I mentioned, there are several different models of the Luna. This is the full-size Luna 2, I want to say. To be completely honest, I kind of prefer the mini models, which are a little bit more affordable and just easier to handle. I have small hands. The larger ones just come with more intensity levels. The newer ones have Bluetooth connectivity. I do actually have a blog post comparing the features of different Luna models, so I will leave that link below. The next beauty splurge that I think is really worth it for some people is customizable hair care, which brings us to our sponsor, Function of Beauty. I feel like hair care is very similar to skincare in that people often explore and purchase a bunch of different products and brands, really looking for the right fit. And you often end up with these half-used bottles lining your shower floor that you don't use anymore because none of them checked all of your boxes. Just a couple weeks ago, I made a video about a hair care brand that I liked, and I got comments saying, yeah, I like the product, but I didn't like this ingredient, or I like the product, but I didn't like the fragrance, so I returned it. So if you're the person who's spending a ton of money searching for your Goldilocks hair care routine, I would highly recommend checking out Function of Beauty. With Function of Beauty, you take a quiz all about your hair type, hair needs, characteristics like color, scalp moisture, as well as your overall hair goals. You can also choose what your products will look like and smell like, or decide to go dye and fragrance free. Plus, there's also a checkbox if you want silicone-free formulas for my curly girlies. And what you end up with is hair care that checks all of your boxes. And it says your name on it. You can choose the size of your bottle as well as the interval you want them delivered if you're subscribing. Here's the difference between the 8-ounce and 16-ounce bottles. The 16-ounce bottles are definitely the best value. Since my very first Function of Beauty order, I have gone in and retaken the quiz just to fine-tune the formula, and I'm at a point where this really hits on all of my hair needs. And right now they have a promotion going on. If you buy a shampoo and conditioner, you get a free jar of hair mask. I will leave the code in the description. The hair mask does a really great job at quenching my curls, giving me a little extra definition. So if you're constantly going back to the drawing board and throwing a ton of money on hair products that aren't meeting all of your needs, check out Function of Beauty. Not only will it save you time, but it could also save you money because you won't be buying products that end up just sitting in the corner of your shower unused. On the subject of hair, my next beauty splurge, I was a little hesitant actually including. I do think that it's worth it for a very specific type of person, and I am that specific type of person. So last year for the holidays, I did buy myself the Dyson Supersonic. This is the blow dryer. This is not like the curling iron one. But here's the thing. I hate doing my hair. I can sit here and do my makeup for y'all for 3 hours and have a blast, but doing my hair, just doesn't do it for me. So anything that streamlines that routine in any way, I'm very interested in. And this blow dryer neutralized, if not, made me enjoy drying my hair. First of all, at a baseline level, this is so powerful. It really thoroughly dries my hair quickly without even needing to be on the highest heat setting. And I have a lot of hair. Whether I have it short or long, it takes forever to dry my hair, but not with this. This really does cut the time down. Plus, with the different attachments, I am able to both dry and style my hair with this product. So they have the concentrator nozzle, which does usually come standard with blow dryers, but with this and how powerful this is, I'm able to blow dry my hair sleek, straight, and shiny without having to go in with a straight iron after. What I really bought this for was for the diffuser attachment and how this works with curly hair. This is the best diffuser attachment that I have ever tried. The way that it's designed with the air flowing actually like through the teeth of the diffuser thoroughly dries my curls quickly while maintaining the most definition possible. I am sure that you've heard about the flyaway attachment. It looks like an elephant ear, and this thing is amazing. I have so many little flyaways just because of the shape of my hair and breakage that I have on top, and this really helps smooth them out and just make my hair look neater. They have this wide tooth comb attachment, which is great for curly or textured hair to kind of stretch it out, give it some volume and shape. And then they have this gentle air diffuser. It's supposed to be for sensitive scalps. It'll help cool down the air and make it less of a strong gust while still drying your hair very quickly. And that was the main draw and the main reason why I bought this. It helps me dry my hair quickly while getting the style that I want and also maintaining the health of my hair. And here's the thing, I bought this with full intention of doing a dupe video. I actually bought 3 other blow dryers that looked very similar from Amazon that made the same claims and even had similar attachments. None of them came close to the Dyson. In fact, one of them pulled my hair out, so. Finally, some of you have noticed that I did get my acrylic nails removed, so I've been focusing on using clean nail formulas and getting my natural nails healthy again. But gel manicures have been like the only thing that lasts on my nails. I am so hard on my nails, and even sometimes gels can chip on me like by day 5. But there is a brand that does clean gel formulas really well, and that's Manucurist. Manucurist is a French polish brand. They make clean gel formulas, 84% bio-sourced, no sensitizing ingredients, but the best part for me is that they're long-lasting gel colors that remove like normal polish. You don't have to drill them off, you don't have to be soaking for half an hour. It only takes about 60 to 90 seconds sitting under a cotton ball with nail polish remover for this to break down. But even though it's so easy to remove, this lasts at least 10 days on me without chipping or showing significant wear. Now hear me out. Like I said, this is a bit of a splurge, especially up front. These are $19 bottles. But when you consider the cost of one gel manicure at the salon versus how many you can get having these at home, you'll end up saving money in the long run. I also suggest getting one of their starter packs. You can save a ton of money doing that. The smaller starter pack, I think it has like $50 in savings. You can get 3 colors, a top coat, a base coat, an LED lamp, a travel bag. That bundle is $110, which is cheaper than 2 gel manicures at my local salon. This has been the only gel polish brand that gives me long-lasting manicures but is also gentle on my nails, so I think it's totally worth it for that, but I also think it saves you money over time. I wanna know, what was the last beauty product you splurged on and was it worth it? Tell me in the comments below. Today's shout out goes to Zobird Loves Makeup. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad. And join me over in this video next where I share my drugstore no makeup routine using only 7 products. I'll see you over there. Bye.